Oh, hi. I didn't expect to be seeing you tonight. Wait, did I forget something? Were we planning on meeting together tonight? You're sure? You promise that I didn't forget anything? Alright, good. I do try to keep track of dates where we're supposed to meet up and when we're supposed to spend the night together, and anniversaries, of course, but, well, things are always rather hectic around here, so I'm always anxious about forgetting. I'm glad that I didn't. Do you need something? Is something wrong? Not exactly. What do you mean by that? You realized something? What did you realize? Wait, actually, before you tell me, let me clear up some of this stuff so that we can sit together, alright? No, I promise, it's no trouble at all, it'll only take a moment. Besides, I should probably try to clear off my bed a bit more often. I might be relatively nocturnal now, but still, that's no excuse to keep it so messy. I do apologize. Really? You find it cute? Well, still, I'll try to keep it a bit more organized, at least so that you and I can cuddle a bit more easily or sit down to talk. Please, have a seat. Yes, of course. I'm ready to listen to whatever you have to say. Am I sure? What do you mean? Oh, I'm shaking? That happens sometimes. You said that nothing was exactly wrong, but that you realized something, so I get a bit anxious when I think of what you could have possibly realized. Perhaps things that aren't so good. And even though you said that nothing was exactly wrong, that still implies that something could be somewhat wrong, and, I tend to overthink things like this, as I'm sure you've realized by now. I know, you find it a bit endearing, but still, I do sometimes worry that it'll annoy you. It doesn't. Alright then, if you say so. What did you come to realize? Yes, I remember the night that we met in the library and you told me about what you are. Yes, I remember that too. I remember that you fed for me and I, rather embarrassingly passed out shortly after. Yeah, I couldn't handle losing a lot of blood back then, could I? Yes, I suppose I have come rather far from that, haven't I? What did you realize about that night? Oh, I see. That was sort of like our first date. Yes, I suppose it was. Do I remember our second date? I don't think we ever had an official second date. After all, with training and learning about all of this absolutely delightfully stressful stuff, it's been a bit too hectic to really arrange something, and it is difficult considering what we are and the rules that we have to follow despite what we are. Is that Is that what you realized? Do you want to plan something? Maybe we can arrange to squeeze a date in sometime soon, although with the next expedition coming up, I'm not sure how well that will... Really? You have something in mind already? It's for tonight? Sweetheart, are you sure that you want to do this tonight? I don't want you to feel rushed or like we absolutely have to do something tonight. Of course, if you want to, I want to as well, but I don't want you to feel like you have to do something special tonight. You're sure? Really? You've been planning this for weeks? Well then, I suppose we shouldn't let your hard work go to waste. What are we going to be doing? Yes, I did notice. It is a rather clear night outside. The stars and the moon are perfectly visible. Really? You want to go stargazing with me? I can't think of anything better. Here, I have a bit of an idea, though, and I know it might sound strange, but I've read about it in a lot of fantasy stories, and it kind of excites me. It's so exhilarating, and it feels so romantic and so immature somehow. And I think we could use something like that, especially tonight. Well, since we're both vampires now, and since we're more agile because of that, I was thinking maybe we could sneak out the window and climb down. What do you think? Well, I don't know why I really like that idea. I guess I've just read about it enough that I don't know, I really like it. We don't have to do it if you don't want to, though. I completely understand if you don't want to risk slipping or anything like that. Really? You want to? Alright then, you first. I can hold on to your hands and make sure that you don't slip, or if you do, I'll be able to catch you. Really? You can just jump down? Could I watch you do that? Well, how could I not be fascinated by that? Everything that you do fascinates me so much. Could I watch you do this? Oh, I suppose I do admire you quite a bit for every little thing you do, but especially things that have to do with your abilities because of what you are. After all, you're the first person I've ever seen do anything like this. I can't help but to be captivated by it. Okay, I'll try to keep blushing while I watch you if that's the price I have to pay. You weren't kidding. Hang on, I'll climb right down. Really? You think I could jump down too? Alright, if you say so. Look out, I guess. Oh! That didn't even hurt my ankles. You're amazing. I didn't know we could do that. Oh, stop it. I'm hardly as amazing as you are. I don't think I come anywhere near as amazing as you are, but if you think that, I guess I can't argue. After all, you are one of the smartest people I know. I know I can't win against you. Really? You have a spot picked out to watch the stars? Where is it? Hey, wait for me! Stop laughing, you're going to get us caught. I know, I'm laughing too, but this just feels so relieving. After all of this stress and all of this bloodshed and darkness, we're having fun. We're acting like people our age are supposed to act. At least, according to what I've read in stories. We're sneaking out. We're spending time under the moon, watching the stars, trying to be quiet to avoid getting caught by Levi, who, in a way, is like a strict parent for all of us. It's like a romance novel. A forbidden romance novel, I suppose, since we're trying not to get caught. And it just feels so freeing. Especially with you. I know. We really don't get to do this as often as we should. But I promise, we're going to find a way to make more time for this, okay? I swear I'll find some way for us to have more time to do this in the future. Hey, look at me. It isn't a promise that I can't keep. Although I don't have a plan for how to keep that promise just yet. I know that this is a promise I can keep. I am going to keep this promise to you. Why? Well, first of all, because I love you with all of my heart and soul. Why else would I have agreed to marry you? I love you with everything that I am. So I'm going to make sure that we can spend time like this together more often. Second of all, you literally made me an immortal being so that we could be together for all eternity. I think it's fair to say I at least owe you enough time to spend together like this. Yes, I suppose it doesn't exactly come close to repaying that quote-unquote debt, but still, it is a start, isn't it? Is this the spot? It's beautiful. There aren't any trees or clouds in the way. The stars look so bright. And they reflect so beautifully in your eyes. No, I mean it. I know that sounds like something a bit sappy that everyone would say, but if you could see yourself right now, your eyes, they look like they're made of jewels. They look like they're shimmering so beautifully. It's amazing. Mine are doing the same. You know, this really does feel like a magical, fun-filled evening. I don't remember the last time I had this much fun. No, that isn't what I meant. I just meant, I can't remember the last time I had this much immature fun. Obviously, I have fun anytime I'm around you. I love you, after all, and being with someone you love is extremely fun, and I was overthinking again, wasn't I? You were just making a joke. I'm sorry. I guess I do have an eternity to work on that, though. And I'm so glad that I get to spend that eternity with you. Yes, I know I'm being sappy again, but I can't help it when I'm with you. You know this. Really? You have another idea? What is it? Lie still and close my eyes? Alright. What are you going to... Oh my god! Stop! The tickle! Stop! Shh! We're going to get caught! Yes, that was very fun. Thank you. Thank you so much. But now, I think it's time that I return the favor.